What do you think could be done? Because there are those who are also angry that yes, the government is talking about policies that will benefit Nigerians in the nearest future, but now things are not looking good. And there are those who will be thinking and hoping that the renewed hope that the president and his party has preached is far from the reach. And the fact that when are they going to start benefiting, or these policies and decisions will yield tangible result? How much longer will Nigerians have to wait?
I don't know. I'm not an economist.
It's a difficult situation we are in the country.
Of course.
People are suffering.
Without a doubt.
I don't know if people are at your door knocking and begging for money to feed.
If you know that as a journalist, imagine what I know as a politician. Imagine what I know. Imagine what I see. Imagine what I hear on a daily basis, on a minute basis. So what I'm saying is that it's a difficult period. Simple. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's not talk about anything else. This is a difficult period. The president accepts and admits that much. We know that much. Everyone else knows that much. To tell you that that is not the case is simply to be disingenuous. So, but right now you are asking, when are we going to get out of these doldrums? And our job is to make sure that we get out of it. I don't know. I'm not I'm not a policy or an economic expert, so I cannot tell you with any degree of certainty when. I think that is a job for the economic managers of the country, and I think they should do that. But let me tell you something else that I think that the president should do. I think the president, like I mentioned earlier on the tax bill, must find a way to communicate with people. He must know, and I do know he knows for a fact, that he is the custodian of the people's votes, and the mandate belongs to him. So he needs to speak, and it has to be more than press releases and stuff. The president needs to go around and speak to certain people about the economic situation and his drive to make sure that these things change. A president's speech, one speech of the president is equivalent to 20 speeches of any economic minister or any agency head or any expert from anywhere. Because then when the president speaks, it's a policy. It's a covenant between him and the electorate. So I think the president needs to do that more often. We've
seen the president on the road, on the globe. So he needs to get on the road
at home
in Nigeria.
That's right.
That's what he needs to do.
That has always been.
Because a lot of people thought that the Tinubu of Lagos, when it comes to the federal, it will be the Tinubu that will stop at Festac and patronize the woman who sells corn by the roadside. That is the kind of Tinubu a lot of people knew when he was governor in Lagos.
That you can even say is a bit tokenism. That's not even what...
No, I mean, in terms of scale, how relational you could be to the average person.
He's very relational.
But he doesn't look so, because he looks like the Tinubu that is always kept in the villa and being shielded away from the ordinary person.
No, let me tell you what I think. I don't know the protocols that is being used now in the villa or why, whatever. But I do know for a fact the president needs to hit the road in some states and talk to people on economic policies in particular. I think he should do that. There's no question about it.
But I mean, as I start talking to people, it's also Nigerians will want to have some level of closure as to what they are suffering, the sufferings looking like, and whether or not this renewed hope, there is any hope at all that could come out of it, considering the fact that in the real sense of it, are we on the right track in terms of the policy decisions and directions of this government?
I think some of the decisions are necessary, without a doubt.